Sony Michel, his first carry. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Bravo.
They'll run it here. This is James White. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
Rush in. Rush in. Rush in. Slam. 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 Alert.
Now Brady. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Play.
Here's Brady to Michel on the screen. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Hey, check it. Hey, echo.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. That's out to his running back, Michel. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. Shotgun now for Brady. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. This is one thing you can't do with Tom Brady. Let him get in a rhythm, let him get rolling early.
Every time you talk about Tom Brady or any other great quarterback, you always talk to the defensive guys and they say, you got to get him off his spot. What they mean by that is when you go back 3-step, 5-step, 7-step drop, and they just hit the same spot and then they're set up to throw the ball, get them to move a little bit, get them to hold the ball. And the pressure that affects just about any quarterback, right up the middle. Remember the Super Bowl? Atlanta's best success came up the middle pressure, what we call gut pressure.
Brady on target to Edelman. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards there and a first down. Edelman coming off another big game in Week 6 against the Giants on Thursday night. 9 catches, 113 yards, both season highs. And that's now back-to-back 100-yard games as he went for 110 against Washington the week before. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Brady, and he'll get that to Michel, complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they will run it with Michelle. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
They run it here with Gordon. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. They lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. The intended receiver there, Allen. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward, since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things that I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Brady gives to Michelle. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And a screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down. They'll run for it. This is White. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On 2nd down now. It's Gordon. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a third down.
180.
Come on. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Check.
Now a toss right side. It's Gordon. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. Now Rivers on 4th down. It's caught by Davis. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Gordon. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready. Block 15.
Now on 2nd and 13. Rivers looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
We own it. Hey, Alabama.
The final shot before half for Brady. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Gordon. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Stay there. Stay there. 180.
Here we go.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll try to throw here. Rivers. And this is caught. Inside the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary.
He's by himself, Keenan Allen, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 34 yards, taking the lead. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know, at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
On second down, they'll run with White. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
On first down, Brady. Caught by the tight end, Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. First down, here's White. Jatavis Brown there on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
You go tight. You got tight. 61. Matchbox lights.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Here's Sanu on the catch. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down.
Two-jet bomber. Two-jet bomber. Check it. Hey, go 66.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll keep it on the ground. Gordon. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 15.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, Rocket. Go. Round. Hey, high.
Rivers to throw it. On the screen, this is Eckler. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Ty Long now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is taken to the back. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown.
Yo.
Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT.
Yo.
And he atones for his miss the first time. As this one is up and good to extend their lead. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Enjoy Wilson.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Brady to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Desmond King picks it. There he goes offside. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense.
Defense that was well prepared.
They're going to give it to Gordon. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
That's in. Yo, that was in. Yo, that was
short
in.
of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the two-point attempt is turned aside. This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. Now Brady to try again after the pick six. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Brady now on first down. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To throw, it's Brady. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Joey Bosa getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 28. Brady now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. And this is caught at the 8. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
2-point conversion for later.
I think you do, because if you go, you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Onside kick.
Oh, yeah, I saw it. He had it. He had it. You getting
On first down, it's Gordon. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Oh, you a field goal for me? Okay, I didn't even notice that.
Gordon.
I didn't even notice that.
A familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Now Rivers. He'll get this to Eckler. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you